Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Annie's Smoking Pot. First of all, I want to thank everybody who has been tuning in to my videos. If you like them, be sure to give them a thumbs up. I hope you've subscribed, and I hope you share with anybody that you think might enjoy my silly little cooking show. As many subscribers as I can get builds a great community, and I hope you all will become part of that community. So tonight we are going to be making, it is a top sirloin steak that we are going to marinate in a dry rub of, it's an espresso powder, cocoa powder, and then some spices. But what we want to do is, I'm going to show you how to do this because you're going to want to wrap this steak up in saran wrap and marinate it in your refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. Along with this tonight, we're also going to have a twice baked potato and a crab and cream cheese stuffed cremini mushroom. All three of those items are going to be cooked in the air fryer, and it's going to turn out amazing, we hope. Now we know it's going to be great. Man, my gloves. All right, first thing we've got is a 1/4 cup of espresso powder. We've got a 1/4 cup, this is 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. This is a mixture. This is a 1/4 teaspoon each of salt and pepper, 1/2 teaspoon each of cumin, coriander, and turmeric. Is we want to mix all of this together in one bowl, which of course I forgot to grab. Be right back. And we're back. So we're going to mix all of these items into one bowl, mix it all up so that it's nice and uniform on our steak. We're just going to blend all of that up really well. Then you're just going to liberally sprinkle it onto the steak, and you want to mush it in there just because you really want to get it in there and make it stick. Flip that over. We're going to grab some more. We're going to sprinkle that on there. Once you've got it pretty coated really well, we're just going to go ahead and wrap this up really tight. Refrigerator, like I said, for about 30 minutes. And then we'll meet you back here. So we'll see you soon. All right, now that we've got that steak wrapped up in the saran wrap and it's in the refrigerator, you can go ahead and get everything else prepped that you're gonna need for your stuffed mushrooms and your twice baked potato, as well as getting that potato of yours in the microwave. It's the quickest and easiest way to do the initial cook. All you do is just puncture holes in it so it doesn't explode. Wipe it with some oil of your choice and then stick it in the microwave. While that's going, your shaved Parmesan, I've got about a 1/4 cup of shaved parm. I've got a 1/4 cup cream cheese and a 1/4 cup of crab meat. That is going to go into our cremini mushrooms. Then you're going to get about a 1/4 cup of sour cream, 1/4 cup of shredded cheese of your choice. I'm using a Colby Jack, and then 1 green onion diced up. Once you have all of this stuff prepped, that will be about the time limit where you're going to want to get that steak now, take that out of the refrigerator because we want to go ahead and get that back up to room temperature before we cook it. It's going to go at 360 for about 10 minutes. Makes a perfect medium rare. Potatoes and the mushrooms, those take about 6 minutes. So what I say to do is cook your steak. When you take that out, to let it rest, because you always want to let your steak rest for at least 5 minutes before you slice into it. Otherwise, all those juices just run out. So when we pull the steak out, we'll get the other items going. Go ahead and get my air fryer going, 360 for 10 minutes. And depending how you like your steak, if you're not a medium rare type person, just increase the time. While that's preheating, because I do move slower than the average bear, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of my stuff ready to go. So here is my baked potato. So what you wanna do is you just wanna scoop out the innards into a bowl. Don't go too deep, so we just get a nice little boat going on. And we're gonna go ahead and mash this up a little bit. Add our sour cream and our cheese and our chives. And once you get that pretty well incorporated, you're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna shove it back into the potato boat. And then it's ready to go in the air fryer while our steak is resting. Nothing to it. Let's get started on those mushrooms. In another bowl, we are going to add our cream cheese and our crab meat. Push that together, mix it up really well. Oh, there's my air fryer. So let's go ahead and move this out of the way so I can get my steak going. Oh, doesn't that look amazing? Gotta get that steak going. Now, before I touch anything else, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. There we go, salmonella free. To the mushrooms. Now, I just make a little, I don't know, tray, I guess it is, out of foil. Makes it easier than putting the mushrooms in one at a time in the air fryer. Now, we're gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil on each mushroom. That just kind of helps keep them from drying out when they're in the air fryer. We're gonna head and divide all of this between those mushrooms. And I've got my fun little spatula that my husband likes to make fun of. Mushroom party. So those look amazing. Those are nicely stuffed. And then you're gonna top it with shaved Parmesan. I like to use the shaved for these over the shredded because you can pick up just the most beautiful, beautiful pieces and they just fit on there beautifully. So you just want to mush it down on in there to keep it from flying away. Doesn't mean you won't lose a piece or two up in the element, but hopefully won't. All right, we're just going to smash that on there. And it looks like we've got about 6.5 minutes left on our steak. So I'm gonna let that go for 6.5 minutes and then I will meet you back here and we'll get the rest of dinner going. All right, as you can tell, our air fryer is done. So we're gonna go ahead and get that steak out to an internal temp of 135. Because it's going to be sitting and resting for a bit, it is going to continue to do some residual cooking. That right there is gorgeous. So I'm going to take that out. Because my oven's already preheated, I am not going to worry about heating it again for these items. So I'm going to go ahead and please don't burn my table. I'm going to go ahead and just place our mushrooms and our potato in here. And we'll kind of manipulate things around so that everything fits beautifully. We're going to go ahead and put those into the air fryer now. And those, we got to start it all back up again, are going to go for 360 for about 5 minutes. And start. There we go. Even though it says preheating, we're still good. And then we'll let the steak rest while this cooks. And then we'll get everything plated up. We'll see how it looks. See you back here in about 5 minutes. All right, everybody. We've got our steak nicely sliced, ready to go. Came out to be more of about a medium versus the medium rare after the resting. So I could have taken it out probably after about 12 to 13 minutes for that perfect medium rare. But you know what? It's still going to taste amazing. Now, everything else looks so beautiful. Look at how well everything just turned out. Let's go ahead and that's it. We have got twice baked potato. We've got our sirloin steak and we've got some beautiful, beautiful cream cheese crabbed stuffed mushrooms right there. Oh, it doesn't get any better than that, does it? I don't think so. You don't think so. Nobody thinks so. But that's it. There is another successful dinner. Hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. That way you'll never miss an episode. And I hope to see you back here again. All right. Bye.